Now let's look at how the tumor can spread in another direction, and that is laterally, and what significance it has. When the lesion spreads laterally, it gets out into the parapharyngeal space. When it goes out in the parapharyngeal space, it can further go into the masticator space. Now, when tumor spreads into the parapharyngeal space, one very important thing happens. It may involve the mandibular nerve. Involvement of the parapharyngeal venous plexus, I will talk about it a bit later on when we talk about metastatic disease. When tumor extends into the parapharyngeal space, it will do one thing. It will involve the V3 branch or the mandibular nerve. The mandibular nerve comes out through the foramen ovale into the parapharyngeal space, after which it divides into its branches and goes out in the muscles of mastication out here. So let's look at what will happen. Well, maybe we'll look at anatomy and see how we can identify the mandibular nerve and see how perineural spread through the mandibular nerve can be manifested and can be detected on scanning. This is V3. Now the question is, can we see V3 on scans? We can. We can see the mandibular nerve on MRI. The trick here is to look at the pterygoid process. This is a pterygoid process, and right behind the pterygoid process is the mandibular nerve. At this level here, this is the mandibular nerve. This is at the level of the foramen ovale. So if you go further down, you can see the mandibular nerve. You can see it here, you can see it here, you can see it going down and down. As it goes further down, it will send branches to innervate the muscle of mastication. So when tumor spreads laterally in the parapharyngeal space, it's likely to involve the mandibular nerve.